Hello?
Is there a reason you parked on my grass?
On your grass?
Yeah.
There is, yes.
And what is that?
I don't want to tell you. I'm sorry.
So I'll just get John's security man to me.
You can go get the SAS, sir.
Why can't you just park like everybody else?
Sir, I'm in the car. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm about to leave. I just couldn't.
I'm just going to ask you to be respectful. If you're going to be argument, I'll just leave you to it. Don't worry.
Yeah, F you, sir. Come on, round two, sir. Come on.
I'm just trying to be respectful.
No, you're not. You came over to throw your balls in my face. You've got nothing to do with me. I've got nothing to do with you. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. See ya. Bye-bye. Good morning, viewers. Good morning. Welcome to Cheadle Village. Why are we in Cheadle Village? We're in Cheadle Village because there's a place here called In Time Immigration Services. It's like an immigration service. And the mainstream media has been promoting the next 30 locations of riots, like more than they've promoted Wimbledon or the Euros football championships. And we're not far from Manchester here, big riots. We're just around the corner from Stockport, big riots. So let's go and have a look. And what's the biggest pub here in central Cheadle? It's the George and Dragon. Of course it is. So our dear leader, Sir Keir Stalin, left-wing Labour leader, in order to accommodate in prison. First of all, last week all the prisons were full, like completely full. This week, in order to accommodate the thousands of new rioting prisoners that the government expects, they are releasing some very bad criminals very early. One of the more high-profile cases is of a very thuggish-looking guy, very thuggish. He manslaughtered a young Englishman. Manslaughtered him, and maybe it was murder, but they only convicted him of manslaughter. I'm just saying maybe. Don't sue me, bro. And he's being allowed back out onto the streets after 5 months. So he literally committed a homicide, not as culpable a homicide as a murder, but he's killed someone, and he's going to be your new neighbour, having fun. Enjoy sipping your flat white here in Cheadle, next to your homicidal maniac. Headway, improving life after brain injury. Speaking of head injuries, fellow YouTuber DJ E Media took a large laceration to the scalp, bleeding everywhere, after he was hit by a brick during the Plymouth riots. Now, he went to A&E, accident and emergency, the ER. He got glued up, patched up, and you know what he did, the madman? He went back out and filmed part 2 of his live stream with a massive gash in his head. Look at this, guys. Here in the UK, we have cardboard cutouts of police to try and deter people from stealing. We're just near Greg's on the Cheadle High Street. Cheadle, what a cute name. Anyway, the government has supported a little crack smoking station here. Supported by the government's town's funds, Northern Powerhouse. Looks like a nice place to smoke a rock or two. So just to give you some background, 2 days ago I was leaked the latest, you know, in inverted commas, far-right thuggery list of targets for riots for tonight, Wednesday night. And I looked at it, and I didn't think anything of it. The only thing of note, as I said just a few minutes ago, is how quickly and how enthusiastically not just the government, but the mainstream media are also spreading the list. They're reporting from the locations. It's like a bunch of journalists getting excited, as I said, before a football match or before a Wimbledon tennis final. They're like, I thought they would try and hide these things, you know, the mainstream media, like try and not give away the locations. The same way the football cameramen will not film a pitch invader, a streaker, running naked across the football to not encourage the others. I'm actually surprised that the media are advertising all these 30 locations. They've even printed out this far-right thug screenshot in all the newspapers and websites, just in case ordinary people who may have some sympathy, some empathy and sympathy for the far-right thugs. I use inverted commas because most of them, the vast majority, is ordinary English people. And Northern Ireland, Welsh and Scottish, of course. Anyway, enough of my ranting. Let's go have a look at this In Time Immigration Services. And so, if I were 12% more paranoid, I would say that tonight's a trap, a trap set by the cultural communists in government, by the police, who have unfortunately over the last 20 years been replaced by nice, woke, politically correct police who will do the bidding of the government. You know, in their eyes, the answer to far-right thuggery is infinite migration and infinite diversity until the last far-right thug has been forced out of his job. I mean, we will only have equality according to the crazies. They are crazy. Once every single position of power, of art, of culture is free of far-right thugs, i.e. white people. Hello viewers, welcome to the Cheadle Royal Business Park Estate. Just over there on the left, just where that red sign is there at the end of my index. Actually, it's orange, isn't it? There is In Time Immigration Services. Their head office is here. They've got a few solicitor, lawyery, attorney offices around. Now, when I first arrived here, I was like, surely not. This is some random industrial estate in the northwest. But then I realized, I went onto the lefty websites, Stop the War, Stop the Racists, Stop Tommy Robinson, Stop Everything, Stop all this. They've organized... Can you hear the aircraft? Yeah, you can see the aircraft. The lefties have organized a counter-protest here at 7:15, and that excitingly leaked, is it real, is it not, far-right thuggery list is to be here at 8 o'clock. It's a 40-minute walk from central Cheadle, so I'm not sure if this one's going to be busy. Now, I would not come here for 8 o'clock tonight. That's a bit too close to sunset when the zombie vampires come out. I'd prefer to, you know, be tucked in my bed with a hot cocoa. The people are very interested. They've come from the lawyer thing. They're staring at my car. They're writing down my license plate number. They're gonna find me. Oh, wait. Hey, man, just doing my YouTube report. All good. So, fellow YouTuber, The Looking Glass, Aaron, he was live streaming. One second. There, I can see now. Can you hear that? As I was saying, fellow YouTuber The Looking Glass, real name Aaron, has been remanded in custody. He was arrested in Greater Manchester somewhere. I watched his live stream. From what I hear from his friends, he was very traumatized at witnessing some particularly violent acts that involved a lot of the red plasma fluid that flows from our veins. This apparently sent him over the edge, and he, in what appeared to me, he appeared maybe a little bit inebriated. He went to a migrant hotel and gave them a hard time. And he even filmed his own arrest, poor guy. And just found out he's going to be in jail until the next hearing on the 21st of August. That's what, 15 days, a fortnight? For blah, blah, blah. And who knows, he might even get a 2-3 months prison sentence. As we know, the dear leader, Sir Keir Stalin, is going heavy on the protesters because when the native English working classes kick off for the commissars in power, it's a matter of national security. Because 20 years of mass illegal immigration wasn't a matter of national security. Of course not, no. And Elon Musk is going hard on the Keir Starmer Prime Minister left-wing government on Twitter. Sorry, X. I'm going to try and only call it X from now on. It's not been called Twitter for a while now. First of all, Elon Musk said civil war seems inevitable in England, in Britain. Keir Starmer got really angry at that, called it irresponsible. People are calling for X to be shut down. That's the lefty answer to everything. Just shut it down. The masses know. Shut it down. The masses are figuring out patterns. They know that we're socially engineering a global, nationality-free planet, and they don't like it. Shut it down. And Elon Musk, I think, was forced to cancel a few accounts, including mine, last week on Twitter. A lot of people banned, and I know how it works. The government will say, right, ban these accounts on X, or we will block you in Britain. You are a matter of national security. So X had to comply. And then Sir Keir Stalin released a statement saying, we will protect Muslim communities in Britain. And Elon Musk fired back saying, isn't your job to protect all communities? And people are calling him a far-right thug now for thinking that all communities should be treated equally and that we shouldn't have two-tier policing or government. Now, I heard the other day, I said this on my live stream with the Jolly Heretic, that apparently in the UK, I've heard, can the policeman please verify in the comment section, there is further paperwork every time a member of an ethnic minority is detained or arrested, and the further paperwork is for the arresting police officer to prove that they are not racist, that they are not a far-right thug. And so, of course, as we all are normal human beings wanting to avoid paperwork, that might be one aspect leading to the two-tier community policing of this country. Well done, Elon. Keep it up. You're over the target. You struck a nerve. They wouldn't be responding to you, calling you irresponsible if you didn't have a point. And in terms of also, I hate to see a white prime minister wanting to shut down Africa's most famous and most successful son, because let's not forget, Elon Musk is a native South African, and I just don't like to see an African man held back and censored online.